designed an application to bring the financial system closer to users so that they learn to manage their money in a better way, was selected as a finalist in the Avani Awards of the Year for the application. What does this application consist of and how to access it? We talked about it with Victor Morales of the Alfi application. Victor Morales, how are you feeling? Very good afternoon.
Thank you very much for your space and time.
Good afternoon. Now, the educational issue in our country, as far as financial education is concerned, is quite far behind. So I believe that there will be several people who will be watching this program and will be interested in what this application is about and how it works. If you could tell us more about it.
Great. In fact, Alfi is a platform that connects people with financial products through a gamified environment, which seeks to provide them with entertaining financial education content, easy to access and understandable to people who are normally outside of these environments, who do not have time and who have not had the opportunity to approach the traditional financial system directly or to exclude themselves in some way.
And is there any age range or specific people that you have targeted with this platform?
Yes, in fact, our first target is young adults between 25 and 30 years old, but we also work with young people between 18 and 25 years old. In fact, we have had the opportunity to expand our ecosystem of work with other traditional non-financial actors. For example, Alfi is a Chilean startup that was born in 1920, but today it is working and cooperating with other organizations in the region. Not organizations, precisely as I was saying, such as the Mexican government through the National Commission of Voluntary Works, National Voluntary Savings System, the Ministry of Education, specifically in Veracruz, in Hidalgo in Mexico, and also in different parts of Latin America through the German cooperation and various actors and financial leaders who are interested in bringing financial education in an environment that is closer to the people, more gamified, more personal, more. We are working with them now to reach out, to broaden our user base, our potential target, and to reach out throughout the life cycle of people with different gamified content, behavioral economics, with lots and lots and lots of emphasis on people's ultimate financial health.
Of course, just in the age range you were mentioning, last week a survey carried out by the Junta Nacional de Auxilio Escolar y Becas, National Board of School Aid and Scholarships, came out, which showed that the number of young people in our country are either highly indebted or excessively indebted. It is a very worrying figure, and that is why I want to take you to that survey that was carried out. Do you think that if young people had a better financial education, perhaps these debts could be reduced a little? Because, of course, there are many factors that can have an influence, but perhaps by knowing more about how the whole financial system works, perhaps this percentage could be reduced.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I refer to studies that have already been done, both by the OECD and the CAF, which are the most active players in this issue. Latin America, and to go a little bit into a bigger picture, Latin America itself is the most unequal region in the world in terms of opportunities, even more unequal than Africa, and Latin American countries specifically are the countries with the highest level of financial illiteracy, and this is an important trigger for not knowing the opportunities of the financial system, not knowing the products, and finally not connecting me with products that are adequate to my profile or needs. Financial education is fundamental for us as individuals to be able to make better decisions and to be able to make choices, to be able to make better decisions and to be able to opt for financial products that give us relief. There is also a problem that is related to the fact that financial products are often not related to the profile of the people, in this case, young people, and therefore there is a bad use of financial products, or there are no products that satisfy a specific need without such a strong indebtedness. So a little bit of our objectives is to reach people with the world of finance, to make them aware of different types of products that are not only going to be used in the give them access to credit, but also to be able to enter into different products that will give them some satisfaction in terms of profitability, give them some satisfaction in terms of profitability, investment, and so on. And on that basis, a better decision can be made. It has been proven that access to credit is good and reduces this index of exclusion and access to opportunities, but also access to other types of more personalized products, such as investment products or products for the future, which is also a very delicate issue in our region, is of the utmost importance. In our region is of the utmost importance, and I believe that it is the way to be able to introduce people from a young age to financial education so that financially sound opportunities are within everyone's reach. Opportunities are within everyone's reach.
Perfect. And you are not only in our country, you are also in Peru, Colombia, Argentina, and other countries. How has this platform been received, and how are you projecting yourselves?
Yes, in fact, as I was saying, we started in Chile in 2020, thanks to Startup Chile, together with my partner Carlos Vargas, who is from Viña del Mar. And in fact, we had great acceptance abroad. We started the first landing in Mexico, and we quickly had the acceptance of actors, as I was saying. We started the first landing in Mexico, and we were quickly welcomed by actors, as the financiers commented. In Peru, Colombia, with financial leaders in the region, such as BBVA Bank and others. And in fact, there has been very good acceptance because we see financial education as a whole. As a whole, we take the OECD concept of financial education, which is not simply giving a workshop or simply providing content, but is to bring people closer to issues of better behavior, to use behavioral economics in its broad base and improve people's behavior through decision making. In fact, what we use as a lever is gamification and the serious game, so that people find what they are looking for, so that they enjoy learning about finances and about that. In Mexico, we are working a lot on the issue of voluntary savings, which is a fundamental issue, especially now after the crisis, and what is going to happen with the pensions of those who today are working more in the future. The issue of voluntary savings is a very important issue that in fact are lessons that we are learning from the outside, and that we are more than convinced that at some point they will also be beneficial to bring them to Chile and apply them in their full dimension. Vulnerable populations. In fact, we were recently able to be at the CAF Financial Investment Authority and also to be able to give greater value to what we are doing, collecting information, and also transforming it into better public policies that meet the needs of people in need, that satisfy the needs of the people and lead us to the final objective, which is to improve, to give financial health and well-being to all the people we work with.
Of course, it is a very interesting application that seeks to fill the void of financial education that exists in our country, but in a much more didactic and entertaining way. Thank you very much, Victor, for this interesting interview.
Many thanks to you, and indeed many thanks to the Avoni Award, to all the actors with whom we already work. We invite everyone to contact us and see financial education as a process in which we lead people to sustainability and total financial health. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.